The complex numbers. The number I, by definition, is equal to square root of negative 1, or I squared is equal to negative 1. The complex numbers can be written in the form a plus bi, where a and b are all real numbers and b is not equal to 0. Addition and subtraction of complex numbers. If we have the quantity of 2 minus 4i minus the quantity of 4 minus 6i. So first we have to distribute the negative here. So just copy these terms. 2 minus 4i, then negative times 4 is negative 4. Negative times negative is positive. So we have positive 6i. We can now combine like terms. 2 times minus 4 is negative 2, and negative 4i plus 6i is positive 2i. So our final answer is negative 2 plus 2i. Now in multiplication, if we have square root of negative 4 times square root of 5, okay, we don't just simply multiply negative 4 and negative 5, even though they have the same index. So first we have to take out first the imaginary number. So that is square root of 4 times, okay, that's negative 1. So just bring out negative 1. Now that's negative 1 times square root of 4 is, that's square root of negative 4. It's just the same as this one. So the same with square root of negative 5, we take out square root of negative 1, or the imaginary number. So we get square root of negative 1 by definition again is I. So we have I, square root of 4 is 2. Then again square root of negative 1 is I. Then just copy square root of 5. So I times I, just copy the exponent. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have I square. Then just copy 2 square root of 5. But I square is negative 1. So negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Just copy square root of 5. So the final answer is negative 2 square root of 5. Another example. If we have the quantity of 2 plus 3i times the quantity of 3 minus 3i, so we can make use of FOIL method. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3i is 9i. Then 3i times 2 is, or rather negative 3i times 2 is negative 6i. Then negative 3i times 3i is negative 9i squared. Combine like terms. So we have, just copy 6. Then 9i times 6 minus 6i is 3i. Then just copy negative 9i squared. But I squared is negative 1. That is by definition. So negative 1 times negative I is positive I. Combine like terms, 6 plus 9 is 15. Just copy 3i. Okay, division of complex numbers. Now if we have the given 2 plus 2i over 1 minus 3i, so in simplifying this, or in evaluating this term, so we just get the conjugate. So the conjugate of the given is 1 plus 3i over 1 plus 3i. You just multiply it. So 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 2i is 2i, then 3i times 2 is 6i, 3i times 2i is 6i squared. Then 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 3i is negative 3i, then 3i times 1 is 3i, 3i times negative 3i is negative 9i squared. Okay, we can simplify or combine like terms. Okay, 2i plus 6i is 8i. Just copy 2 and 6i squared. But I squared is negative 1. So negative 1 times 6 is negative 6. While I square here again is negative 1 times negative I is positive 9. So we can now combine like terms. Two minus 4 is negative 4, then copy 8. Then negative 3i plus 3i is 0. So what is left is 9 plus 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. So writing it into the form a plus bi, just separate negative 4 over 10 plus 8i over 10. So negative 4 over 10, the common factor is 2. So negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Negative 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then 8 divided by, again, the common factor 2. So is 4. Then 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the final answer, we have negative 2 over 5 plus 4i over 5. Another example, if we have 8 over I, so the conjugate is negative I over negative I. Just multiply. 8 times negative I is negative 8i. Then I times negative I is negative I square. But I square again is negative 1. So negative 1 times negative is positive. So we have negative 8i as the final answer. Now what if we have okay 1 plus I raised to 6, or the 6th power of 1 plus I. So to make it easier to solve, we can factor it. So we have 1 plus I square raised to 3. So just expand 1 plus I square, or square of the quantity 1 plus I. So that is 1 plus 2I plus I square. So I square again is negative 1. So that's by definition. So 1 plus 2I minus 1. So this is equivalent to 2I. But we have the cube here, so cube it. So the quantity of 2I raised to 3, that is 8. 2 square is, 2 cube rather is 8. Then, of course, I cube. But I cube is, that's negative I. So negative I times 8 is equivalent to negative 8I. So our final answer is negative 8I. So the 6th power of 1 plus I is negative 8I.